Hello guys, what's up? This is Murtaza. Welcome back to Coder's Journey. This is the next episode of our SQL tutorial. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use any and all, right? In the last video, we talked about, exists, which is an operator, and it works with a subquery, and it returns true, right? If the subquery returns true, right? If the subquery returns true, that specific record will be, included in the result set. So, for example, we saw that we could fetch all of the customers who have at least one related record here in the orders table, right? So we kind of fetched the corresponding order in a subquery, and then we use the exists operator to include only those customers, right, who have a corresponding record here. In this video, I'm going to talk about all and any, right? So all and any work similar to exists, but with some subtle differences. Let me show you an example. Let me work on the example from the previous video, right, using exists, using any. So as the name suggests, any returns the records where the condition is true, the condition that we will specify is true for at least one of the records. Let me show you how to do it. Suppose we again want to get the customers who have at least one order here in the orders table. So when I say at least, I instantly think about any, because any works when there is at least one, for example, record one record in the subquery that we are going to specify. So let me work with the customers table first. So I'm going to say customers dot customer ID, also customers dot customer name, right? From, of course, customers. So if I run this, I will get all of the customers, right? But I want to get only the customers who have at least one corresponding letter, one corresponding record in the orders table. So to do that, I am going to say where customers.customer ID equals any, and then I am going to specify the subquery, right? I am going to say select orders dot customer ID where, let me put it this way, from orders, and let me run. As you can see, we get only the customers who have placed an order. So remember, this any returns true, right, if this value, customer ID, is equal to at least one of the values returned by the subquery. So this subquery returns the customer ID from orders. So the customer ID from orders is showing us the customers who have placed the order, right? So we are saying if the customer ID here is true, right, at least one of the records here relate to this customer ID, that record, that specific record should be included in the result set. And then we have all. All works somehow, in a different way when compared to any. When we are saying all, it means that for every record, right, here, we want to have a match with the customer ID here. So basically, it means that all of the customer IDs from the orders table should be exactly the same, all of them, as the customer ID here in the customers table. And of course, this is not the case because in the orders table, we have different customer IDs. So this condition will be false, right? Not all of the customer IDs from the orders table are the same as the customer ID from the customers table. So if I run this, let me see the request procedure customers failed. Let's say customers and run this one more time. And as you can see, we get an empty result set. Why? Because as I told you, this condition never holds true. Not all of the customer IDs in the orders, are the same. But if I, for example, go and update the table, the orders table, and set the same value for all of the customer IDs in the orders table, for example, to 3, we will get that customer with the customer ID 3 along with its name in the output. This is the way that all works. So let me change this back to any, run this one more time, and as you can see, for example, for the customer whose customer ID is 2, we have at least, when I say at least, you should instantly think about any. We have at least one customer ID in the orders table, right, that matches that customer ID from the customers table. So when there is at least one record, it means that that record, when there is at least one, related record from the subquery, that record from the main query should be included. The same goes for this customer and this customer. That is the way the all and any operators work. And I'm going to wrap up this video here. If you enjoyed watching it, please make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out the next uploads. So till later, bye-bye.